All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Part 5, Episode 16.
Buccelati.
Buccelati. He's going to grate that prosciutto right off of his stupid head. Just taking him out.
Right onto the meat slicer.
But the thing is, Buccelati, you cannot die here. You better have a contingency plan where
he's gonna be fine. He's
end up being okay throughout this because you've got some kids to look after, man.
It'll be okay somehow. But I will say, if they wanted to have someone die in this point in the story, it would work here. Buccelati is kind of the mentor figure, so, and they already pretended to kill someone else that episode. So that I don't know.
I just really want Prosciutto to get his comeuppance with regards to this whole situation, and I kind of want Pesci just to be rid of him. Just go do your regular life. Just get out of here.
Go fish at a lake somewhere.
Right. Exactly. But this is a dire situation.
Yes,
and let's hope
everyone gets out of this okay.
Let's hope this zipper doesn't get broken off from the coat.
It's very hard to reattach those things.
It is. So, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this. Down. Down, down, down. Down, down, down. Down, down.
Wait a minute. Was that Michelangelo's David? Did David Productions put a statue of David at the beginning of their OP?
ひたすらあがきながらだけど諦めない瓦礫の底に埋もれた希望のかけらたちきっとこの手で見つけ出すさ世界を変えるためにFighting Gold 自分の道を信じたものだけがいつか輝ける命の限り神にも逆らい戦い続ける不屈の魂たちよFighting Gold!
Okay. All right.
Just that super long syllable one. That's the tough one. Okay. Straight into it. Oh!
Wait.
Oh!
Was that that was the driver, I think?
Whoa! That was so fast!
Oh, man. Oh, wow. Wow.
Holy crap.
Oh, my God. He could actually send his line through the outside of the train, though.
Oh, Buccelati! Oh, my God! Whoa!
Yeah.
Whoa! Whoa! He has saved both of them!
Yep.
Oh, crap!
Whoa! Hold on! Oh!
Wow! Oh, this got intense! I love how he still gets to be able to use this pose despite the position of the...
being in the air.
Yeah. Like, you have my respect.
Now, theoretically, they could get back onto the train with the zipper.
Yeah, they can utilize the train still in some clever ways here. Yeah. Oh! Come on!
Oh!
Yeah! Woo! Oh crap.
Wait.
Whoa! Whoa!
Oh! Wait! Whoa, wait! No way! Hold on. Yeah! Oh! Woo! Wow! Oh! Oh, crap! Oh! Wait! What? Oh! Oh! Oh my god!
Buccelati, you
Wow! Wow!
legend! And this is a
It's
left
in the
hand.
left hand.
I feel bad for him.
Oh no.
You better get inside the train now, Buccelati. This is about to become a problem.
But now everyone's gonna wake back up.
Yep, yep.
Oh, his days are numbered. Yep.
Yeah. Yep. Oh. Yeah, and they don't see the fishing pole either. He just looks like a guy just standing there. Oh, but this guy's gonna see people jump out of a tortoise. No.
Yeah.
Wait. Uh-oh, Prosciutto's back. How? How?
No.
Holy crap, there's no way.
There is no way.
Aniki indeed! Holy crap! No.
Nope.
No.
Wow.
Dang. He's got a job to do.
Uh-huh.
Oh. Is now going to be mine.
All right.
Oh, he
Okay.
posed with his chin. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh. Oh, that was gross.
All right.
Oh. Whoa.
The tortoise is right there, though.
I mean, he's having his awakening right now.
Yeah.
Talking is a free action.
Right.
Pesci. Growth potential A. Did you see that?
Oh.
Shoot. I don't think you can. Like, oh, with the zipper. Yeah. Oh! Okay.
He could just remove his arm temporarily, though.
Yep. Quickly, though. Yep. Oh, nice! This is legit! It just keeps
Tentacle
going
powers,
in deeper.
they're OP.
Deeper, yep.
Okay,
shift targets.
Yep.
Turn yourself into a gigantic zipper. And
Or
then
just drop through the train.
Oh, crap! This is what I was worried about.
That's not good.
Oh, crap.
Wow.
Crap. Yep.
Oh, no.
Yep. Oh. That was brilliant. Gravity is your only friend in that case. Oh my god.
Sex Pistols, you gotta finish this.
Yeah. This is an ability that they can't fight. They have to fight the guy. They literally cannot fight the stand. Become a zipper.
Oh.
Yep.
Whoa.
Alright, Buccelati, let's go!
Yeah.
Yep. Well done. Oh! Whoa! Whoa! He's like, shut up. Like, I'm trying to... Wow.
お前なら動く列車だろうと絶対に奴の心臓の鼓動を感じて探し出せるはずだ。てな、今のブチャラティが素早く動けるはずがねえ。糸を大量に伸ばしてきたぞ。早く体を戻して逃げるんだ。
Whoa.
Wow. His brain is literally separated from his heart.
Yeah.
And his heart is separated from the rest of his body, so...
Whoa.
That's horrifying. But now Buccelati knows what he's looking for. Jeez. Oh! Oh!
Wait.
Whoa! Tentacle powers are OP. Oh, his fear of his brother. So he's gonna go grab his brother. Crap. Wow. And that's it.
Can Buccelati restore himself, though?
Oh, crap! He's dying!
No.
No way! Oh my god, I don't think he can do it! Crap! Come on!
No.
Mista, come on! Get over here and help him.
Pull yourself together. No. There's no time for puns.
Yeah. No, come on. Oh, and it's gonna slide back!
And then, oh my god! Wow! Wow!
Oh my gosh! Wow!
Wow!
The desire to save his brother.
Yep.
Is what saved Buccelati. Wow! Oh. Oh.
Wow.
Surrender.
Wow.
まるで10年も修羅場をくぐり抜けてきたような凄みと冷静さを感じる目だ。こいつには小細工は通用しねえ。やれ、栄光はお前にあるぞ。
And he's dying, and he's still encouraging his brother. The one time he never really did it, you know. Now, oh, Pesci. Wow. Yeah. Oh!
Oh no.
Oh! Oh!
Whoa!
Oh, he used Prosciutto's words against him.
But won't that do the same thing back to him? Because...
No, it's over. It's over. It's over. Oh my god! Like a hardened diamond!
Yeah.
Who called back to part 4?
Like an unbreakable diamond.
Oh! You've been judged! Wow! Oh! Okay! Jeez!
Yeah! Yeah!
Arrivaderci! Wow!
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 Deceased.
Wow. Oh.
That was amazing.
That was incredible.
That was absolutely ridiculous.
Wait,
whoa!
What?
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. But she doesn't know she's a stand user.
Right. She doesn't know what that is.
Whoa!
She's been seeing some bizarre things.
I love it. What is happening? Oh, the rest of the Hitman squad. Yeah. Jeez. Melone. Yeah, it's the purple mask guy. Oh.
Oh. Okay.
Ooh.
All right. If I close my eyes,
Wow!
I wake up feeling so horny. I can get you out of my mind. 'Cause sex and you be all I see. I would give anything just to make you understand me. I don't give a damn about nothing else. Freaking you is all I need.
Tonight, I need your body.
I need your body. That was such a good episode. Oh my god.
You got my time.
Wow.
Get it, baby.
Wow.
Tonight, you won't be sorry. Yeah. Tonight, you got my mind. You got my mind. All I want to do is freak you. Must I say, oh, tell me,
What must I do?
What must I do to show how much I think about freaking you? Feel it. Must I say, what must I do? Yeah.
Show how much
I think about freaking you. Oh my god.
Wow. I feel like Toph and the Sozin's great big ball of fire.
God damn.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That was a Buccelati just
Extravaganza.
Well said.
That was
and even Pesci came out and just threw everything he had into this. I respect the guy. Like, Buccelati basically judging him as like, I can now kill you, basically.
Right.
Without remorse or what have you. I understand that. But the amount of balls on Pesci to be able to do this and just stick with it all the way to the end, even though it was a spiteful way to go out. Basically saying, I'm going to die, but I'm going to at the very least make you suffer for this.
Right.
That is still something that I would say is, it's
right.
impressive.
It wasn't even something where he was like, I'm going to go kill Trish now, you know.
Right.
Like really quickly before I die. But yeah. Wow.
Because that's obviously against part of the mission. Like, he definitely was still in alignment with the Hitman Squad's goals. They don't care about any of, Buccelati's people or what have you. They kill them all, whatever.
Yep.
Main thing is they get Trish.
Right.
And if anything, like, this is something that, he is like, hey, if I kill at least some of them, it's going to make my buddy's job even easier.
That's right.
So, wow. And Pesci just got disassembled. Just completely deconstructed. In some ways, he was already a deconstruction of the thug bad guy,
Sure.
Where it's like he's bullied essentially into this line of work.
But
oh my God, he killed that old guy. Well, no, that young guy.
Well, yeah.
Old, and that was his moment of like awakening, where he's like, yeah, I am confident. I can do this. And I just applaud JoJo's for being like, yeah, this is a one-off character.
Yep.
Never show up again. And we're going to develop him into a competent threat.
Because if you're going
to in his little mini segment of the story.
Right. Because if you're going to spend 3 episodes on these 2 antagonists,
right,
you might as well, right?
You might as well.
It's plenty of time. We know, like okay. Even though we don't know exactly how the fight's going to go.
We know that they're going to succeed in defeating them.
We know they're going to succeed in defeating him, but we need to see how it's going to happen and all of that stuff.
And who's going to survive through it. Like, we didn't know Buccelati was going to make it through this.
Man, oh boy.
And it was really tough to believe that he would at multiple points. It got really scary.
I gotta say, the way they handled that whole thing and kind of dragging out the whole being outside the train thing without dragging it out too much was fantastic. Right. I loved how they got into that situation, the way they got out of it. Buccelati being like, "Hey, anything applied to the string applies to the person that's caught by the string, so I can use that." That was fantastic.
Some clever usage of the environment outside the train and how it would interact with a human body if it ever came into contact with it. The one guy who was like a conductor or something like that, when his body got tossed out in the very first few seconds, the gore was so dramatic. I almost blinked and basically missed what actually happened here. I'm gonna see it again basically. So it's like they're falling out. The body, oh my God, it is so fast. It is a blink and you'll miss it kind of moment there.
Dead. Yeah. It's
Jeez.
Yeah, it properly sets the stakes for the problem and situation and everything.
Yep.
And really Pesci was perfectly suited to counter Buccelati.
Yes.
Right?
He was.
Because the thing is that he's very weak to actual physical attacks, right? So but the thing is that for Buccelati, he can go through things. Well, so can Pesci, right? So,
and Pesci can do it from a long range. And while he can only do one thing with his hook, if he's only fighting against one person, it's a pretty good setup.
I loved so much the whole thing of Buccelati disassembling himself.
Yes.
Right? And it's like, okay. And
right.
And because it's all everything's still connected, even though they're separated. The blood is still, he's still alive, right?
Right.
But then then he splits the heart.
Yeah, that was a Jotaro move against
that was like,
Dio kind of thing.
Yeah.
Where he's all like,
yeah. That was,
and he still went for the double tap. Like he was still looking around, like, where is he?
Right.
And there are so many things where this fight revolved around the idea of information not being clear, and there was a lot of misdirections that Buccelati tried to do that were rather clever. And one of my favorite ones was when Pesci caught him again, and he's now on top.
And
he used not only the zipper to open a hole for him to go down into the train,
but also to block the electric cables.
Block the electric cables, but to also send a signal specifically to him that the cables hit something.
Yeah.
And that kept him thinking as like, wait, hold on. What happened?
Wait, yeah, right.
And it's that moment where, you know, every moment where Pesci has to stop and think like, wait, what's going on?
Yeah.
Are moments where in the past, because of, well, in some ways, in the past, he would have been like, oh, wait, what happened? And he might have recalled his stand or something like this. But Prosciutto has been hammering into him, resolve, be confident, step into this, even though Prosciutto is an asshole to him.
Absolutely. And I love that the thing that ends up sabotaging Pesci, right? That actually makes Buccelati survive is the fact that
he loves his brother.
Right? You know, he goes back to save him. He stops the train and the oh man,
also,
that was wonderful.
This is something where I think Araki has figured out finally how to do really unique, clever, different styles of stands, because this fishing pole is nothing really like any other stand we've seen thus far. We've seen object-based stands, but they didn't usually have a user. If they did have a user, it was the user that was unique, like with Anubis, the sword from part 3. But what's really, I would say, just cool about this is that this stand isn't one that shows up as a person at any given point.
Yeah.
And yet Pesci is this very awkward looking, goober kind of looking guy where it's all like, you don't expect much of him.
Right.
But when he's shown to have his moments of like confidence and
of personal growth,
of resolve, he looks terrifying. Like he looks almost more terrifying than a stand would posing like that.
I mean, he has green onions coming out of his head.
Not only that, there's this moment here where Pesci is imagining Prosciutto near him. Prosciutto is kind of like his stand in this instance here.
Sure.
And you know what stands are? A projection and representation of the soul of the user, just showing that his soul is in Prosciutto. And I thought this was a cool little thing of these two will go out together. They are ride or die. And in some ways, yes, Pesci is more ride or die than Prosciutto is. But once this moment happened, I think I subconsciously kind of knew, okay,
Pesci's going to die.
Pesci's going to die, but it's going to be a badass moment when he dies. And then just for the rest of this part of the episode, like the rest of this half, he looks awesome. Just Pesci, like, it's just in some ways, I almost want to be like a fanboy for Pesci because he's just such a different style of JoJo's antagonist than we usually get.
Because we usually because
he looks so goofy,
right? And yet JoJo villains are usually, even if they're comical or whatever, they're usually so serious and they do a really good job of being serious. Or like that, and if they're not serious, then they're silly. Right. If they're not serious, then they're silly, and it's just a goofy, fun, stand that they're up against.
But we saw stages of this guy going through all the places that JoJo side antagonists will just kind of stay in.
We were rooting for
Pesci,
the villain, right?
Even for like a little bit.
Yeah, not for him to beat Buccelati, right?
But for him to get out of there, like
right. For him to grow, for him to become his best self.
And in some ways, he became his best self
when he
held on, and became in some ways the most terrifying he's ever been.
When he became what Prosciutto wouldn't have been.
Yeah.
Because the thing is that if Pesci had been in that situation, I don't think Prosciutto would have.
I think Prosciutto would have abandoned him potentially. Now, I think that in some ways we have to give Prosciutto a little bit more credit because
he lives by his own words.
Well, not only that, when people are in their final moments,
they show their true colors.
Really are.
Yeah.
And the thing is that Prosciutto is going to die here. There is nothing that Pesci can do.
And he's cheering him on.
And he says, I am watching over you, which I think is different than just saying you can do this, like gambate,
Right.
This is a, hey, I'm with you.
I've got your back.
I've got your back.
Right. I've got your back, and I really do believe in you in a deep sense, not just in an encouragement sense.
Right. And in some ways, this is a redemption of what was the negative kind of watching over you. I am critical of you, and I am always like judging you and stuff like that. In this case, he's finally like, no, I'm watching over you. You got this.
Yeah.
Like what does he say before this? He says something, oh, do it. You're doing well, Pesci.
Yeah.
Kind of the idea that Pesci was so resolved at this instance there that Buccelati even also like acknowledges, I can't trick this guy.
Yeah.
We are going to have to 1v1. One of us is going to die here.
Yep.
And I can't use any tricks on him here.
Yeah.
And the fact that he has so much confidence that because it's not only that he can see him. He says, I always went up the arm to the heart until now because I wasn't confident I'd hit it if I didn't.
Right.
Meaning like this is not just a visual thing of I can see you. This is also his own internal turmoil. As he was saying, he went through a decade of it.
Right.
He's like, I'm going straight for everything. Like I have no hesitation within me.
Yep.
And then he's going to die. But you can't help but feel a little bit proud of him because you watched him for 2 episodes not be able to do this.
Exactly. Now I do have a bit of a question.
Yeah.
So in this situation, they made sure to remind us previously that if any energy is applied to the fishing line, that it gets sent back to the person that is on the hook.
It can go it can go based on the direction it's sent. Because once he did this, it's based on how taut it is. There is some kind of semblance of physics with regards to this. Once his stand grabbed the line, you notice that Buccelati is not taut on the line anymore.
Wait. Oh. Well, maybe. Okay.
See, it ends up being loose and slack on his side there.
Or is it something where he basically split the line so that when it went to go back up the line, it ended up going the wrong way?
I think that the main point that's being made is that his stand ended up basically being the point by which there was enough tension in the line that at this point here, anything that transfers to the energy here gets hit to the stand, and the stand sends it right back.
Well,
and then he ends up using all that combined force to twist his neck. Now we can watch it again just to be sure.
Well, because I get the idea of you have the string, you turn it on him, and you twist his neck.
Well, right, but you also get the idea that the string only works with him being able to manipulate it if it's taut, if it has actual force pulling on it.
Right.
And then once he's got that force on there, he can move it however he wants. But like once he's got this here. So he sends the energy down. He releases Sticky Fingers. He grabs the line.
Oh, okay. He's
got it. He's looped it through his stand's own
Okay,
form.
so he's doubled it up. Okay.
Yes. It's also looped multiple ways through his stand, through the chest of the stand, through the arm of the stand, and then grabs it basically on both ends there, pulls it. And then right there, the whiplash happened. Basically, they both fought in a contest of power, and the line basically went slack. So more of it came from the pole.
And then the energy that is going back, that is going to go back through the line to them, the line ends up getting snagged around his neck, and it goes to him first.
Before that happens, it's gone slack, right? So more line comes from the pole, which generates a loop here. Which then this stand basically orients to fall around his head. Right. So then they both pull.
Oh.
See? So he's getting ready basically to have a moment where he'll attack again. Because right now it's just a contest of power.
Yeah.
Right when that happens, he realizes, crap. So he hesitates to attack. Then it's all Sticky Fingers that then pulls right there. Game over. That's how I interpret it, at least. That there was a point where, yes, he could have killed Buccelati if he didn't stop the force of it coming
No,
through.
I was just wanting to know how the mechanics of it worked, of it being able to... Well, press play again so I can see it actually happen.
Go back here.
So thing happens. Blah blah blah.
It's slack. The loop comes down.
Falls on his neck. He pulls it taut.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Gotcha.
And
okay.
Yeah, and I think again that was an unfortunate aspect of this part of where he out-tacticsed him here. He used tactics to basically form this loop, which is a little bit of luck there, but it was something that specifically inhibited him from sending any energy down through the line.
Well,
to attack with it, because he specifically hesitates right here. He goes, "Oh,
yeah." Well, right, because he knows what will happen if he does that.
Right.
But the idea that from what I gather here, Buccelati used an aspect, one of the mechanics of his stand to his advantage. Because if you like, okay, let's say you get a line, you had a situation like this with a normal fishing line, right? And you manage to like get it a loop wrapped around their neck, and you pull. You'll squeeze on their neck, but you won't actually like twist and like break the neck, right? Right. Now maybe it's just JoJo's physics where they're able to pull really hard, or because he's pulling on the line, and that's something that you're not supposed to do, any force that's applied to the line ends up getting sent back to the person, but it gets sent back from the fishing rod, right? So then it gets translated, and as it's going through the line to transmit it back to Buccelati, it first goes through the part that's looped around his neck and it kills him.
So you're saying that there were two forces and they converged at the neck of Pesci and...
Something kind of like that.
I basically look at that as a thing of where the line of itself breaks all the rules of, strength. Like it's an insanely impenetrable. It cannot be broken. It's perfect in that regard. And basically the only weapon then that would beat Pesci is his own weapon, and then
exactly,
and then thus it happens there. But the force of having it twist his neck or what have you,
because what
that's
I was
more just stand stuff.
Well, because like I and maybe this would have been a bit more like gruesome, but what I was expecting is that would
slice the neck.
Yeah, it would have been like a garrote thing and just sliced right into it. This is way cooler.
This is way cooler, and it allows him to basically have this half paralyzed state where he's like, I've got at least enough force here within my body to fall with it on a rock.
Exactly. And so what I was wondering is, was there that something that was just Buccelati doing that, or was that some aspect of the stand itself that also contributed to it?
Yeah. But and then Buccelati using the line that Prosciutto gave him of, you're not supposed to say you'll kill someone until after you've killed them in this world of gangsters, in our world of gangsters. So in that respect, he's like, okay, now you are someone that I'm going to just defeat here. Now, this bit here where he somehow dropped Trish out of the tortoise.
Maybe he just reached his fingers inside and just pulled her out. I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know how that happened, but at the very least, the fact that he grabbed the tortoise in this, he was thinking ahead here.
Yeah.
Now, it might have been actually really smart of him to just hold the tortoise and go, what do you value more, Trish or your team? If Pesci was thinking here and would have basically like threatened to kill them.
Well, I think this was a better situation because he was going to die very quickly anyways, and they don't want to actually kill Trish because they want to be able to use Trish.
Right. I'm saying that he could have basically been like, I have both. You can only have one. I'm just saying it's like it's a thing for him to think about here. It's just Pesci, it led to a really cool moment. I'm just wondering if Pesci was a smarter guy, if he would have, thought of that, and would that have been a situation where Buccelati would have been screwed? But I don't know. The noble resolve, like a hardened diamond. That was a cool little part 4 callback there. And just the idea that in this case, also Buccelati's saying not I'm going to kill you before he kills him, but you've fallen before he fells him.
I have the moral high ground in this case, and that means you are defeated.
I love that, and just the moment of using basically the equivalent of Star, not Star Platinum, but it reminded me of Jonathan Joestar's like extendo punch. His he uses basically the equivalent of that here with his welcome to hell. Oh wait, that was Pesci saying that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And worthless pieces of shit like you never win in the end. It was just so perfectly cheesy and JoJo's. And he uses an ora, but it's an ari. So is like this a thing now? Is just every character that has a stand could potentially do the equivalent of a rapid sequence of punches or what have you.
In stand culture, they have established and discovered that is the most effective means of absolutely obliterating your opponent. So everyone that once they find out they have a stand, the first thing they're taught is an attack rush.
Right. But then he decimates.
Yep.
He decimates. And this is the terror of sticky fingers. I was always like wondering, like, at what point is he just going to dismember people? Like, right. And then just, here it is.
Yep.
And he literally does a one-liner, cool guys, just, saluting you as you die.
I gotta say, wow. I am really glad we didn't get all that blood when Buccelati disassembled himself, because that would have been hard to see. Oh boy.
It might be an aspect of his stand in that he is creating little worlds
he can kind of like, he has a bit of control over exactly how the portal functions or the
he's maintaining the zipper portal thing where if he does it on someone, he can turn it off rapidly.
Sure.
So he zips you and then he goes, and that zipper's off. Right. It doesn't reconnect unless he manually decided to reconnect.
Put the things back together and whatnot. Yeah.
So, you better be faster than Buccelati in an actual melee fight. Otherwise, he will tear you apart.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. In some ways,
precisely.
I actually look at this as a way that you build up him in a fight before you actually kill him.
Yeah, but the thing is, they can't do that just yet.
No. I meant like
they just
later.
Threatened to kill him a bunch.
That's true. That's true. So, we had all the death flags, and then he basically just sidestepped them with a JoJo's dance, and then posed here. And we have the last bit of the episode.
Trish has a stand.
Not only that, like this bit of like. Her whole like person being like one that's just confused here. Mm-hmm. She's like, wait, no, you will answer me. Who am I? What's this supposed to be? What's this on the ground?
Yeah.
Why am I suddenly?
These are all very bizarre things.
These are all very logical questions to ask.
They practically had her be like, why am I suddenly on such a bizarre adventure?
Right. This is so rare in JoJo's to have a normal person discovering their stand.
Yeah, other than maybe Koichi.
Yeah, Koichi was basically another form of this.
But even then, he was already around Josuke and everybody, so he kind of knew about it. Whereas in her case, she's probably started seeing their stands before this, and she's like, I have no idea what these things are, I'm just gonna keep quiet and whatever, but okay, now I really need to know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But my question is how has she never seen her own stand before?
Well, maybe she didn't have one until recently.
But is that how stands work though?
Maybe. I mean, they awaken at different times for different people.
I want to posit an idea here. We've already had a lot of theories regarding what the boss's stand is, right? Mm-hmm. And it's probably something that has some kind of mental, like, really powerful thing that allows him to basically control the organization or what have you. He seems to have also some level of just knowledge regarding certain things and what have you. So I almost want to look at this as kind of a potential Xavier kind of thing. Maybe to protect his daughter, he Jean Grey'd her and was like...
Yeah, she didn't have to have gotten stabbed with the arrow recently. It could have been a while ago.
Could have been a long time ago. And she just has, never been in a stressful enough situation where a stand would try to protect her subconsciously like it did with Jotaro. Mm-hmm. So in this case, I almost think this is a thing of where she's got a stand and it's been around for a while because that's a big thing.
Oh yeah, that is. Mm-hmm.
And it's more just she's in such a freaked out kind of place and position here that now it's just bubbling up to the surface.
Right. But we'll have to handle that.
Yeah, I really like the idea, though, of it being a Xavier Jean Grey kind of situation.
Oh, yeah?
Because then we get a moment where Trish essentially doesn't go Dark Phoenix or anything like that, but goes like and unleashes this thing that's been locked away, hidden inside for so long. And it's actually like really strong.
Well, yeah, I mean, okay, there's only a few members of the Hitman Squad left.
Yes.
Right? 3,
Yes.
I think.
Yeah.
Now, granted, they showed 1 at the end here, so they don't have to have all 3 of them be in one single battle, even though they went 1 and then 2.
Right.
But in the next fight, I'm guessing that's going to be when we introduce Trish, and she comes into her own stand and figures it all out and things like that, because now she's the other person of the main cast that needs to get their time in the spotlight. So,
yes, we are through the rest of the main cast as far as that goes.
And the fact that they established that she does actually have a stand means that that's coming soon. Yeah.
But yeah. Y'all, this was quite the episode. Thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get on early access there. You can watch full-length timer reaction there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us and the community there about this show, about anime in general, and you can also talk with Jacob about the sci-fi novel that he wrote.
Yes, that book I wrote that if you haven't gotten yet, you totally should, because what are you doing? It's called Battle Lines. It's awesome, and it's on Amazon. Link in the description below, in both hardback and ebook. Go get it.
Yeah, so if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.